Not all football camps are created equal, and if you choose the wrong ones, you'll be wasting time, money, and missing out on actual scholarship offers you can get at the camp. For context, I earned a D1 football scholarship at just 5'7", 150 pounds, and since then, I've mentored hundreds of athletes, including players who didn't even start their senior year, walk away from the right camp with real offers. And they all follow the exact 6-step invite system I'm about to share with you in this video. To be clear, we're not talking about mega camps, showcases, or exposure camps today. I'm talking about individual college camps on college campuses where coaches can actually offer you a scholarship. If you want to know all the different types of camps and how they work, as well as how to choose which camps you should go to, I already filmed that video and I'll put a link in the description below. Identify your level. Knowing which division and what level camps you should attend is the first and most important part. For example, if you're grading as a Division II player, but you're going to an FCS level camp, you're more than likely not going to get an offer. Or if you're an FCS Division I player and you're going to a G5 or a Power 4 camp, the odds are you're not going to get an offer. So it's really important that you know where your son is currently graded at right now, whether he is NAI, Division III, Division II, and then 3 different levels of Division I, including FCS, G5, and Power 4. And then attending individual college camps on college campuses in that level is going to be critical to the opportunity for your son to get the most scholarships possible this summer. I get it. Everybody wants to go to the Power 4 camps, and that's fine if you want to compete, but if you want scholarship offers, then going to Power 4 camps, if you're not grading as a Power 4 player, is going to leave your son very disappointed. So I'd highly recommend getting a professional evaluation from someone who has college football recruiting experience, who's going to give you an honest, non-biased evaluation and let you know what level he has the best chance of earning a scholarship in right now. Our head coach, who has 15 years of Division I recruiting experience, leads our evaluation team. So we do evaluations. However, we do take it a step further. Not only do we tell you what divisions you have the best chance of earning a scholarship in, but we also break down your son's game film, change the order of the plays to make sure they're in the right order, so coaches actually will watch your video and respond back to you. And most importantly, we let you know what you need to show on film to get to the next level. So if you're grading as a D1 FCS, you can show on film what you need to show to go to the group of 5 or maybe even the Power 4 level. And if you'd like to see if your son meets the criteria for our team to do a professional evaluation, I'll leave a link in the description below. Step 2, N, narrow down your target schools. Once you know what division your son has the best chance of earning a scholarship in, we want to narrow down your target schools that you're going to reach out to 50 to 60 of those top schools. And the way that we do it is we share 3 different divisions that your son has the best chance of earning a scholarship in. The top division, we're going to spend about 20% of time. That's the max schools. Those are schools where you could potentially get a scholarship, but it's going to be really hard. And then we have the middle tier, and that's where we're going to spend about 50% of our time. And those are the schools that you have the best chance of getting a scholarship in. And then the lower tier, this is the schools that you're definitely overqualified for. You're definitely going to get a scholarship there. And we want to spend about 30% of our time there as well for fallback and just to really drum up offers. So knowing those 3 divisions are really going to set the foundation for you to be able to know which camps you are going to attend. Now that you know the level you have a best chance of earning a scholarship in and you narrow down your top 50 to 60 schools, we want to go to step 3, V, verify interest through outreach. This is where you're going to do outreach to college coaches at each one of those 50 to 60 schools. Now I have other videos on how to do that, so I'm not going to get into that in this video, but the importance of this is you know the divisions you have the best chance of earning a scholarship in, and you have the top 50 to 60 schools that actually meet your level of play. Now it's time to start reaching out to those schools, and when you do, you will get camp invites. Now, because you're in the right level, you're gonna get way more responses, especially if you do it the way that I teach in other videos you can watch. Which leads us to step 4, I. Invite received, now you've got to validate it. Not every invite means a coach is interested. A lot of times coaches get paid based on the pool of the camp. So sometimes anytime a coach gets reached out to, they go ahead and they send a camp invite. So what we want to do is validate those invites. We already know we're in the right schools, we're targeting the right divisions, and we're not wasting any of our time. But we still want to validate whether that school is interested in your son or not. And we have a very specific response that we send to those coaches. Now I have other videos on exactly what to say and how to respond, and I'll even leave a link in the description below on how to do that. But for the sake of this video, I really want you to understand the big picture of ensuring you're going to the right camps that will actually lead to scholarship offers. So you get an invite, you respond back, asking that coach to get on a call, and then the coach responds back to you and is willing to do so. Now you know there's serious interest. When you're on that phone call, you want to find out if you're on their big board and if there's serious interest in potentially offering you a scholarship. Again, I'll leave the link in the description below where you can get all the scripts and templates so you know everything you need to say during this entire process completely free. Now at this stage, you know this is an opportunity that could really turn into a scholarship offer. You're at the right level, you're speaking to the coaches, they've let you know you're interested, and they've told you why they want you to actually go to the camp. Sometimes they want you to go to the camp because they want to height check you. Other times it's to validate your speed or to see if you're coachable or to see the type of character that you have. But now you know why, which leads us to step 5, T. Take action at the camp. Right when you get to the camp, go straight up to the coach and start a conversation. Make sure to introduce yourself, and then during the camp, compete really hard. Be in the front of the lines. Focus on your next play, one play at a time, and do the best you possibly can. Hopefully, you ball out. And at the end of the camp, you can walk up to the coach and ask for the offer. Which leads us to step 6, E. Earn the offer. Now you know you're not wasting your time because you're reaching out to the right divisions. You've chosen the right schools. You did your outreach. You're posting on social media. You received a camp invite. You spoke with the coach beforehand. You went to the camp. You balled out and you had a good time. And you did well because you're competing at the right level. And ultimately, at the end of that camp, you're gonna now have the opportunity to ask for the offer. It's only going to make sense. And the way you ask for that offer will be in the scripts. Again, I'll leave a link in the description where you can get access to that completely free. But as you can see throughout this entire process, this is how you choose the right camps to go to so that you can actually get a scholarship offer. And when you see the entire process, which is what I wanted you to do in this video, you can see how realistic this is for you and your son. A lot of people just don't understand the process, so they don't think it's actually possible. But now, as you can see, if you follow these exact steps, your son can walk away from 5, 6, 7 camps this summer, all with scholarship offers. Now, like I mentioned a few times in this video, I put together a document that has all the templates and the scripts to execute this entire system. And I'll leave a link in the description below where you can get access to it completely free. If you got value from this video and you'd like to watch more videos just like it, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to watch my last video where I break down exactly what you should do at a camp, then you're gonna wanna watch this video right here.